Welcome to our feature presentation, your way to find trading opportunities. You might ask yourself why we put a bishop, that chess figure here, on the chart. It has a reason, because you know the bishop has a wide range move. And that's what we want to talk about today. Where do prices move, how you can predict how far they do it, and how you can find those opportunities that are on the market in different asset classes so that you're not investing your money where prices do not move. My name is Thomas Barman. I'm your presenter today. I want to quickly make you aware of the risk in trading and that we are here not giving trading advice. That's up to professionals that are licensed for that. We are following algorithmic trading systems. I want to show you where that can get you and what you can do with that as a private investor. The key for all trading and investing endeavors is that you want to do that where prices move, and you want to do it in both directions, to the up and the downside, with the apropel instruments to invest in and to invest with. So let us go into a little bit more detail. So in your system that you have today, how do you know where prices move? Some take it from news, others take it from technical analysis. And we're going to have a webinar this week, and I'm going to invite you to it a little later, where we show you how we do it based on our algorithms and how we translate that into a trading system with you in a one-on-one teaching. Yeah, because the key will be, does your system tell you today, or is it random? Yeah, so you cannot really replicate a continuous investment or trading opportunity. Or why should it be your way? Yeah, do you have proof that your trade setups are high probability based on 100, 1,000, or 10,000 iterations? And that's what we want to give you. What you see here is part of our reporting, yeah, Never Trading Alerts, where we give our subscribers and also the people who work with us the input of where do prices move. And what you see in here, for example, so there's the S&P 500, and you see here the put call ratios 2-to-1. So that tells you it's 2 times more puts than calls right now on the market here. So somebody is securing something. You see a little bit of the weekly development. We had a 0.7% price move week to week, and we had a 56% of the average price move. So prices did not really move much, but a little. Momentum points to the upside, so does the trend. And we are not having one of our indicators really telling us that there is a need for investment in that instrument on a weekly chart basis, because that's our long-term view. So when you then go down and say, okay, where is something going on? So we see, for example, in financials, on a longer-term perspective, there's an up initiation in that, because here's a signal to the new upside, and it's one of our trend-catching signals that tells you something. Then we summarize it all, telling us, so up of basically 12 signals, we had 9 to the upside, 3 to the downside on the momentum, and in the same ratio on the trend. So far, market long-term strong. But what are we going to trade on Monday? Yeah, that's a key issue. So now we looked at the long-term perspective. So how long do we want to be in a trade? Usually when we trade from a weekly chart, a daily chart, a 1-hour chart, with never loss trading, you always know you are in between 1 and 10 bars. That's the perspective where we predict the future with, and where we can prove to you that we have high probability prediction. But now let us go down one level to the daily chart. On a daily development, much more is going on. You see many more of the individual industry sectors are highlighted. Some with power, strong move, some with trend continuation or trend initiation moves. And so you get an idea. So where do prices move, and also about the momentum and the trend. And so everything's strong. But how do we prepare for Monday? So what we do is we help you within measuring the underlying pressure and momentum of the market, and then help to find instruments. And I today focus on stocks that have a tendency for Monday, May 8, to move to the upside, the downside, or both directions. Yeah, and I want to share them with you because they're all based on a structured analysis based on the never loss trading indicators, and you can see yourself on Monday if they trigger. What does it mean if it trigger? We always formulate a price threshold for each and every one of those instruments. So then on Monday, you can work with a buy stop or a sell stop order, saying, for example, if the price moves above 103 for that instrument, then I offer 103 as a limit order, and then I want to be in the market. Yeah. So that's a very simple thing. So that means the price on Monday opens at 101, never gets to 103. Your order will not go to the market and you will not be in the instrument. But also we help you with technology. Yeah, we have clearly defined scanners. So you load those instruments that I'm going to share with you in a moment into a scanner so that you don't need to look at 10 or 15 charts. And then the scanner is going to tell you which one triggers, fulfills the conditions, alerts you, and with that you go in. Technology is in favor of the private investors because what we can do today from our computers and the comfort of our home is incredible. Let me guide you through that. So here's our watch list for Monday, May 8th. Yeah. And what you see is on the one hand, buy signals. Yeah, those are the symbols here starting from F to AEM. Then some which are bidirectional, so we want to trade the price threshold that we formulate with you to the up or to the downside when it happens. And then we have a good set of bear. Yeah, and you see when you look right now, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, so financials seem to be rather under pressure. And so seems to be the industrials like GE and CAT. So if they break their price threshold on Monday, we are in to short the market. Or if the market goes to the upside, we are in to go long. And we can play those on a daily chart, so with daily signals, also or with sub-day signals. I cannot go in all the details of how that's done. We'll teach it one-on-one with you. But do you have such list? And do you have the ability to make that all move and happen with a watch list and put that in action on Monday so that your scanner just triggers out, say, okay, this signal is valid, this signal is not, buy time without you having the need for looking through all those charts. This is what we provide, and this is what we help our subscribers and also our students with, so that technology helps you to see where signals trigger so that you're not alone in the market. You have the market pressure behind you, and you can trade those signals in the right direction with different strategies. There's different strategies you can take. You can either take the plain stock, you can work with an option, and we show you which strike price for the option you take, because you will know from the get-go how long of the time span you want to be in, and also which expiration date you choose. Yeah, all of that we put together with you or for you and help you to know what to do and when. We call that a business plan for trading success, because at any means you have a financial plan where you lay out how many trades do I want to do, what's the maximum risk I'm going to take per trade in relation to my account basis or the overall money that I have in my account, and also for the duration, how long do I want to be in it until I'll take my money out with either a profit or a loss to invest into the next instrument, because nobody can predict the future for a very long time, but with our market pressure model, we can predict the future between 1 and 10 bars, and we feel very comfortable with it, and we prove it to you so that our system is going to have an above 65% predictability in doing that. And as long as you don't risk much more than you basically can make, you're in the game for making money. So we'd like you to join us on May 10 at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daytime, where we show you why you want a high predictability trading system and how you can operate with it. We take two different systems, that our entry-level system, TradeColors.com, and also trend catching, Never Lost Trading trend catching. And on those two, we demonstrate to you how you can find your setups and how you can follow through with them with clearly defined entries, exits, and stop. And in addition, you don't have to take the stop necessarily, because that's where our name comes from, never stop loss trading, but we found that's a bit lengthy. And such we called it never loss trading, because you can adjust also your trade when it goes wrong without taking the stop. And it depends by instrument of how to do so. And we teach that in our mentorships. We always work one-on-one with people. That's very important because we can focus on your individual wants and needs. But when you want to have a pre-idea of how that all goes and works, join us at the webinar. You see here on the left side our webpage, www.neverlosttrading.com, and when you click on the news section, you can find your sign up link, and I'm also going to add it at the YouTube video here so that you have the opportunity to join, and you can get more details without investing anything but a little bit of time to see how we developed the system. And we are in business since 2008, and we help very many traders to get independent and trade for a living or make the additional money while they have their own business or you have your own business, or you're still employed with a job and you let the computers trigger your entries and exits because it can be all based and pre-programmed. When you feel this is for you, give us a call at the office, 866-455-4520, or write us at contact@neverlosttrading.com. We're happy to give you a personal demonstration of how the system works and find out with you what suits you best and work with you. We're always working one-on-one at your best available hours. We also work through weekends here, so we get a lot of flexibility. What we don't like to do is working at 9:30 Eastern time because then we like to trade. Yeah, but a little bit before and after, everything is possible to get into the market. And so therefore, I want to say at that point in time, enjoyed having you here. Looking forward to have you at the webinar. So take the opportunity and join us and sign up with the following link to get more details of how high probability trading can be put in action for you. We are looking forward to having you at the webinar.